I get asked all the time if there is a Mrs. New Vegas. I say of course there is. Their name is Fisto, and they work out of Atomic Wrangler Casino. Found and reprogrammed by Courier 6, this robot of many pleasures will work you like a goddamn puppet, but with a tender and soft touch that only someone who loves what they do could have. You may be asking yourself why I am sharing this information, and the answer is simple. I need you all to stop sending me holotapes about how much you want to marry me. Men, women, and super mutants alike need to understand that I am spoken for, and my love interest is Fisto. Also, Mr. House is getting tired of processing holotapes with gross messages on them. Remember, Wastelanders, Fisto is my boy toy. Now, enjoy some music while I wait for the numbness to subside. I am in the doghouse, faithful listeners. Mr. House did not enjoy me talking about me and Fisto's relationship on air the other day. Mr. House sent fiends to my apartment in downtown Freeside, and they stole Fisto from my room. Those bastards will pay for taking my man. I am putting a bounty on every fiend in the Mojave. 100 caps ahead, delivered to the front door of the Lucky 38 Casino. The Securitrons have been programmed to accept their heads, and funds will be deposited in 3 to 5 business days. Go forth, Wastelanders, and take what is yours. Also, if you happen to run into Courier 6 while you are out and about, please send them my way. I have a little access code to a certain Mr. House they may want to know about. I've got good news and bad news, friends. The good news is that in the 24 hours since I put a bounty on every fiend in the Mojave, 237 heads have been delivered to the Lucky 38 Casino. The bad news is that no one has been able to locate Fisto. I recommend checking Vault 3 on the west side, as last reports indicate that it was controlled by fiends. Also, I had to move my broadcasting equipment to a new location for the time being. Mr. House is not happy with all the heads that are showing up, and he is storing them in my old recording space. Hopefully, Fisto will be found soon, so I can resume transmitting from my normal studio. Thank you for all your help so far, Wastelanders. Stay tuned for updates. Updates on the hunt for Fisto. Vault 3 ended up being a bust. Not a single fiend was sober enough inside to tell us where Fisto was. Motor Runner did provide some information, though. After bribing him with enough chems to kill an elephant, he revealed that Fisto was sold off to an anonymous buyer. Apparently, this person had great interest in getting Fisto. The crusade against the fiends is now declared over. Please stop bringing heads of fiends to the Lucky 38. Instead, go out and comb the wasteland looking for any traces of Fisto. I am offering a 10,000 cap reward to the safe return of my man. Bonus caps will be given if you manage to bring me the buyer alive and unharmed. Thank you for your continued support, Wastelanders. Be safe out there. In a shocking turn of events, we have actually received a holotape from the supposed buyer of Fisto. This holotape says the following: I demand 250,000 caps for the safe return for Fisto. Caps are to be deposited in the dumpster directly to the side of the Prospector Saloon in Good Springs within 24 hours. Failure to do so will result in the dismantlement of Fisto. Signed, EP. While it is still unclear who exactly EP is, we will have to comply with the demands if I ever want to see Fisto again. There goes my retirement funds. I'll be honest, Wastelanders, I am scared. Scared for Fisto and the wasteland as a whole. If Fisto can be kidnapped, who knows what else people are willing to do. Stay safe when roaming the wasteland. I need to go get my caps. Live from Good Springs, this is Mr. New Vegas. I have just placed the caps in the dumpster next to the Prospector Saloon and am waiting for the man known as EP to show up. He said I had 24 hours, and I complied with the request. Yet there is no sign of Fisto anywhere.
Howdy, partner. Thanks for giving me the caps, but I'm afraid that this is as far as you will be going.
Easy, Pete. My ex-husband. I should have realized it was you. After all this time, you still cannot let me go.
Come back to me, dear. You don't need a robot taking care of you. Not when you have old Easy Pete to keep you warm at night.
Just give me back Fisto and we can forget all this has happened.
I'm afraid that will not be happening right now, sweetheart. You have ducked me long enough, old friend. It's time to send you to the great vault in the sky. Goodbye, dear, and may God have mercy on you.
Relax, Mr. New Vegas. You are safe.
Caesar, I don't understand. What are you doing here? Why are you not at the fort across the river?
I was passing through to see Doc Mitchell about my head issues, and I saw you about to be gunned down by a low-life cowboy. I figured it might be worthwhile to save you. Besides, don't tell anyone I said this, or I'll have you crucified. But I do enjoy your radio broadcasts.
I appreciate that, but you do realize we are live on air right now. Everyone around the Mojave just heard you save me.
I did not know that. Well, shit. I'm going to get out of here. Stay safe, Mr. New Vegas, and give my regards to Fisto. I saw him tied up in that shack across the street.
Much appreciated, Caesar. Much appreciated. Fantastic news, listeners. Fisto has been recovered and returned to Freeside where he belongs. I would like to thank everyone who offered their support during this past week's ordeal, and I would especially like to thank Caesar, for without him, I would not be standing here today. I guess there truly is good in all humans. Anyways, expect regular broadcasts to continue starting in the coming days. Thank you, and enjoy some tunes.